On February 1st, 2020, we made the decision to shut down gunchannels.com. So Gun Channels started back in November of 2013. It's a community. It's a bunch of individuals that came together to focus on continuing conversation about firearms. The decision to shut it down was a while in the process, and it came to a head. So we'll probably do we will do some follow-up videos to this one to get into the aspects so that this one doesn't become super lengthy. It's going to boil down to some tech issues, technically and physically, what the website was and what it needed to be and what it could be. What the next section will be how gun channels fit into the firearms community or the industry or the culture or whatever you want to call it, how it worked with other content creators and how it brought people together, both the negative and the positive side of that. The third aspect or to the decision or the requirement to shut it down would be from the gun website's angle, the amount of resources and time it was taken, and again how it meshed with our overall goals. The last would be what's next, and with an absence of gun channels, with the wake or with the void, what that offers or what that potential is, and we'll talk about that in a subsequent video as well. Now specifically, gunchannels.com, the website itself won't fail to exist. I'm not going to throw it away, but it will turn into something drastically different. Instead of attempting to bring the community together as the hub of a community, it will archive the 7-year adventure of that community, and eventually it'll become a graphic novel. So as I have time and resources and as people are interested, I'll go back and, with the help of others, recollect the various adventures and things that happened throughout the years, and the characters and the individuals and the accomplishments and the failures of gun channels, and we'll document and archive all that so that others can use it going forward. As I mentioned, there'll be something next. There's going to be a wake. Obviously, a lot of people were using the Gun Channels community as a way to stay in touch, and nothing on the Gun Channels website really facilitated that. At various times we had pieces or functionality or features that let people communicate better or differently, but again, really Gun Channels was a bunch of individuals with a common interest in talking about firearms, and the lack of the website itself shouldn't prohibit that or shouldn't really even hinder that conversation. So looking forward to continuing the conversations. Hopefully something will come along, we'll be inspired by what Gun Channels was, and we'll create something that Gun Channels could never achieve, something that's bigger, better. It's all about the evolution and the growth and the innovation. So if anyone would like any consulting or coaching and some of the lessons learned from Gun Channels, depending, of course, if it's Second Amendment focused, we'll be happy to offer that. And we're looking forward to whatever comes next. So thanks again to the individuals who were Gun Channels, to the people that kept the lights on, the people that paid the bills throughout the years, the people that participated in the conversations that at times were 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. It was a great adventure, a great experiment, and I hope that it's not over. As time goes on and as things change, the way that we communicate together will have to evolve, and hopefully the removal of gun channels like a band-aid will again create a wake or a void that can be filled by whatever comes next. So looking forward to that. Feel free to leave comments here and in the future posts in this series, the future videos in this series, as we jump into the technical ends of the decision, the overall 1,000-foot view or the bird's eye view of how gun channels fit into the community. We'll talk about those angles in a video. We'll talk about how gun channels, what a part of gun channels, what gun channels was as a part of the gun websites, projects and our goals, and one of the reasons, or some of the reasons, that we chose to again rip this one off like a band-aid and move forward. And then we'll have an entire video where we'll talk about what's next, what we're going to be doing next, but hopefully conversations also about what others will be doing next, so that we can, I hope we're part of whatever this evolves into from this point on. So again, thanks to everyone who participated in all the different ways, and leave some comments. Thanks for watching.
The guys and gals of gunwebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching gunwebsites.com.